Hello, welcome back to the Windy Aviation channel. Today we are here with a special guest, SkyStream Aviation. So today we will be doing our first ever podcast on the channel and quick insight onto who I am. I'm an aviation enthusiast with around 1,000 hours built up on Microsoft Flight Simulator and 500 hours on X-Plane. Included, I have around 300 hours on VATSIM. I hope you guys enjoy our first podcast and let's dive in. Okay, so SkyStream, I hope you're doing well today. So tell the viewers just a little bit about yourself.
So, I am a very somewhat medium small aviation creator. Currently on the road to 500 subs. We are and still uploading aviation content and I do mobile flight sims.
All right, cool. So we're just gonna dive into the questions right away. I hope you're good with that. Okay. So first off, when did you start flying and why? What was your motivation behind flying?
I started flying in 2023. My motivation in flying was one day I found a streamer. My motivation in flying was one day I found a streamer. Aviation video of aviation had popped up in my recommendation page, and I had thought that I was more interested in aviation than what I used to do back then. And now here I am and uploading aviation content.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. So tell me about yourself. Tell me like your background behind starting your flight sim journey, and like why you started streaming, and will you continue streaming?
Going straight forward to your streaming question, yes, so I do plan to keep streaming, and when I did first start streaming, it was very fun. It was very enjoyable, and there was not really any background to it.
All right, that's cool. So you thought it was just like a fun thing, like something you wanted to try out, and you like gave it a shot, and you like just fell in love with it, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, my goal isn't really to be monetized, but if it does happen, that'd be great.
Was it to like mainly like build a kind of community, or like what was it for? What was your main reason behind it?
My main reason between live streaming is I thought it would be a lot better for my viewers and just me overall, being able to go live and just load up a flight and talk to my viewers.
Awesome, man.
And get to know who my viewers are.
Oh, that's really cool. Really nice. All right, so what is your favorite part of flying, and who/or what is your motivation?
So my favorite part of flying is definitely the airports. You get to fly to like these beautiful airports that are very, very well simulated in the simulators. And then my motivation is airborne with my guy. He was very strong motivation to me when I was starting off my aviation channel. He was also another inspiration of mine is also SP72, which is another very big inspiration. He helped me out with a streaming schedule.
All right, cool, man. So I feel like this is kind of obvious, but like, do you want to become a pilot in the future? And if you do, what airline do you want to fly for, and what aircraft type?
So in the future, I definitely do plan to become a pilot. And I currently am hoping to fly for I'm hoping to fly for Emirates or American Airlines or Delta.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So also, what aircraft do you want to fly for?
So when it comes down to aircraft, there are a lot of aircraft when it comes down to that. So if you let's say you have the A350, for example, right? That's also one of my favorite aircrafts. I have a lot of favorite aircrafts. But honestly, if I had to say my actual real favorite aircraft, it would probably be definitely the A330.
Awesome. I can't blame you. A330 is an amazing aircraft, and I also would love to fly for it. I'd probably go with the A350, but I would take any aircraft because honestly, I love every single aircraft: Airbus, Boeing, Bombardier. So I'll just take any aircraft. You know what I mean? Flying is just amazing. So okay, how are you gonna achieve your goal of becoming a pilot?
Yeah, I start off from the bottom. Start off as a flight attendant, work my way up there to the pilot seat. Um, and you may think flight attendants is a very easy thing, but it's not really easy. When you come, because you have to deal with passengers, you have to make sure that everything goes right.
So like, what is your like process? Do you have like a plan on how you're gonna become a pilot?
Currently I do not. But if I did, and I had to take a guess, I would say probably just take a Discover flight, and I would probably go off from there.
Yeah, seeing if you actually like have that love for flying in real life, or if it's just a simulator. Because taking your Discovery flight is gonna be really important for you, and I know it'll really show you if you enjoy flying as a whole. And yeah, trust me, that I think Discovery flight for you will be amazing and just life changing probably. So I take it as you haven't flown in real life, so we're gonna skip that question. Do you think you're going to upgrade to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, or are you going to wait until Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024?
Yeah, I already discussed this with my viewers and my subscribers. I'm definitely going to wait for 2024. 2024 is definitely going to be better by the trailer. I don't know what your opinions are about it, but I definitely think 2024 is going to be the wait.
Yep, I can't blame you. So this is going to kind of go hand in hand with that last question, okay? So, what kind of PC are you? Okay, we sorry. You do use mobile, right? Mobile Flight Simulator, right? So you're also
right.
Obviously for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you're gonna either need a console or a PC. Are you planning on getting a PC like pretty soon? And if so, do you have your mind set on any types of PCs, or are you just gonna be looking soon?
So I actually already have a computer that is very capable of running Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yep.
All right. So you just haven't like bought in the actual simulator yet. I got you. So what is your often like schedule for live streams and uploading videos on your channel?
So I don't really have a schedule for upload videos. I just upload videos when I really need to, and sometimes someday I will have a video schedule. But my live stream schedule is Monday through Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Sunday.
All right, awesome. So
Wait, I got that wrong actually.
Oh wait, okay, what is it?
I got that wrong actually. I'm very sorry about that, interviewers. I actually meant to say my streaming schedule is actually Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, I got you now. So, how has flight simming as a whole impacted your life?
Flight simming has definitely impacted my life a lot. It's definitely made my life a bit more interesting and fun. I do think that when I do upgrade to Microsoft Flight Sim 24, it's going to impact my life a lot more. But right now, I can't really give that much information on how much it has impacted my life.
Do you think it's like impacted like your social life, the people like you've met, let's say, or just like your interests, like?
Yeah, it's definitely impacted my interests. I did lose some of my friends because they didn't really care about aviation. So, yeah.
Okay, I got you. So, what is your favorite part about flight simming?
Definitely the airports right here. This goes back to the last question. It's definitely all the really cool airports like Madeira and all that. Um, I mean, it's really just pretty good to fly. Even though it's a simulator, it's pretty much just like real life.
Okay, cool. So, what is your favorite part about? What is your favorite flight simulator, and why?
So right now, since I am on mobile, my favorite flight simulator is probably going to be Aerofly. Definitely because of the realism, the sounds of the planes, fully interactive cockpits, and I mean it's just literally just perfect. They don't have live weather though, so that's one negative thing about it. And another negative thing is that they don't have live ATC, which they definitely should add. They should basically add type of a VATSIM thing. And they also need to have live weather, and that will be a perfect flight sim.
Yeah, I've got to say, Aerofly FS4, or which one do you use? What is the exact Aerofly called?
So since I, so since, yeah, so since I am on mobile, I actually use Aerofly FS Global.
Okay, FS Global. Okay, I got you. And I've got to say, I've used the desktop version of Aerofly before, and it is amazing for flights with like VR. It also does have almost fully interactive cockpits. The circuit breakers don't work like obviously like most aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator and other simulators, right? But still, almost every button works, and they have some pretty good physics, close to X-Plane. Also, obviously, because the simulator isn't as big, the frame rates are much nicer and much better for people who have more like low-end computers. And I would 100% suggest that. And I think whenever the next Aerofly comes out, I think I am sure to get that because they could. There's a lot of things they could add, and I think they will be adding not just new aircraft, obviously new aircraft, but I think they're probably going to be adding things like live weather, air traffic control, and I think there's so many things that they can add, and I feel like they will. They've already made amazing updates to Aerofly FS4, like pushback tugs, and you can actually spawn at the gates now, which you were not able to before. And yeah, it's a really cool simulator, and I'm happy you're getting into that. So, what kinds of videos do you make, and why do you make them? Is it because you enjoy it? If it is, how are you going to continue to push out these kinds of videos?
So, the current plan on the videos is, so I make videos because I enjoy it mostly. I also think I don't really have a plan on how I'm going to continue making these videos. I definitely do need to start making thumbnails for them. So it does have an impact to my channel without thumbnails. So definitely start making thumbnails. But I do definitely plan to make a way to keep pushing the videos out. But we'll see what happens from here.
Okay, that's awesome. And what kind of videos do you make?
So on my channel, we mainly will just post basically aviation videos. I mean, so yeah, that's basically it. We just post aviation, and sometimes we will while we're live streaming, we talk about aviation and what videos we should make. So,
Do you make like simulator content or do you make real world content?
so we have to make simulator content. But I do have some real life plane spotting that I have done. But they are in photos instead of videos because of the airport using different runways. So.
All right, cool. So, what interests do you have about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and what planes do you plan to get for the simulator? Would these planes be mainly for short haul or long haul?
So, what interests me the most about Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is probably going to be definitely the flight physics, the graphics, everything is just completely next level with AI and stuff. Yeah. So, and then so the planes I would plan to get for the flight simulator is definitely going to be the 777 for long haul. and definitely the A350 for long haul, and definitely the A380 when it does come out. Um, definitely plan to get the definitely plan to get the 330 and the A320 as well.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like Phoenix A320 or like fly by wire.
Probably fly by wire because I heard fly by wire is free.
That's true. So, quick question. If you do know this, it's okay if you don't. What are your specs on your computer that you don't use as of currently?
So, currently, I do not know.
Okay, that's all good. That's all good. So, how did you come up with the name SkyStream Aviation? Is there a backstory behind it, or any other reason you made it?
So, the backstory to SkyStream Aviation is my old channel name being called the SFS Man Official. That had been my channel name for a good 2 years now. Started my channel 2022 on June 6th. So definitely needed a refresh. So the backstory on SkyStream Aviation is it was just a refresh of the channel name and all that good stuff.
So you basically did like a full rebrand. Did you want like people to come back and see like what's new with SkyStream? Is that what your main goal was with the new name, a new logo, new everything?
Yeah, kinda. Just get people back in and see what's new and yeah, see what's popping.
See what's popping, yeah. So what do you think about the quality of your streams? Is there any room for improvement? And if so, how are you planning to improve them?
Definitely can improve my streams. I could definitely improve by 100%. Just in general, I could improve on a lot of stuff. So, I could improve by a lot of stuff I just said. So, my quality of my streams, they definitely need to be improved. The delay is just insane. Sorry, I was missed. So, yeah, that's basically it for all that. Definitely can improve. That's the main backstory. Definitely can improve.
Okay, cool. So, do you think you're going to be going to the next FS Expo? If so, well, why do you think you're going to go? Is it because you're going to meet new people? Or is it because you want to check out the new hardware? Or is it just for fun? Or is it like a combination of all the three? Or more?
So I definitely do plan to go on to FS Expo next year, but the chances of it is very slim. But if I do go, it would definitely be for fun. Definitely try and beat everyone in the landing challenges. But but it's very less likely that I will be able to go to FS Expo this year, due to it being in Rhode Island and I'm located in Houston. So
yeah, that's all good. I had an amazing time at FS Expo, and for anyone watching, I would love to meet you guys at FS Expo. So 100%, if you are able to, come along. It was one of the best times I've ever had. It will get you so motivated and ready to fly. You'll just want to fly over and over again. It is an amazing experience, and I would 100% suggest going if you're able to. So yeah. So what is some advice for new people just getting to into the aviation world?
all right, so I use this advice a lot. So yesterday, I came across before I was on your live stream yesterday. I had came across a very small channel, and they were live streaming. He had no viewers in his chat except for a moderator. And he was talking about giving up on YouTube. So I told him that don't give up, and there will be a lot of things waiting for him in his career. He only had like 30 subscribers. So I gave him the advice that he did need, which was just not to give up and keep going. Because if you give up, you never accomplish your goals.
That is so true and so awesome. I'm so happy you were able to spread the message. I think that's really cool, and I think you're just an amazing person. And that was the main reason I wanted to interview you. So yeah, thank you so much. Again, So what are some pros and cons about creating content and flying in general?
The pros and cons of flying in general, there's a lot of them. You can only really say some of them. So the pros is probably going to be I don't know. There's a lot of pros. Like I said, the pros is you can have a lot of fun. You get to talk to new viewers. You get to interest new viewers. Um, you get to do a lot of things, right? You get to fly amazing approaches. You get to fly hard approaches like Peril. I mean, that's the pros really. There's a lot more. The cons of flying is yeah, it takes a lot of time out of your day. Um, some people can't do it, and that's why I'm here today to say I'm very happy that I am able to do it.
Yeah, awesome. I think there's just so many positive things about aviation, real world flying, and simulator. Some of the only cons that I can say about flying, in my opinion, is first off, yes, it can take up to 1,500 hours to 1,000, depending on if you have like a college kind of flight school or if you're just going through it. So another quick little like con is, and that you gotta be ready for is, well, I guess there's like a few cons, right? It takes a lot, and I mean a lot of money to become a pilot. It can go up to for some people, if you're doing if you're getting up to 1,500 hours with, let's say, like another like a program like ATP, and then you're also taking college, it can go up to like $300,000 to $200,000 out of your bank account, and then you'll finally become a pilot. But then like another thing is, like, it is really stressful because if you make one mistake, you could throw it all away. And you got to know that there are so many risks, but if you stick with it, it should be much easier. And then also, I think one more thing, it's not necessarily a con, but you just got to be ready for studying. And thing is, you're not going to always want to fly. There's going to be days where you just want to chill at home, not do anything, you know what I mean? Right? And you don't want to fly, you don't want to do anything, but you have to. You have to stick with the schedule so you can truly become a private pilot, right? And work yourself up the ranks to become to eventually get the airline transport pilot's license. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, do you think it is hard to get into flight simulation, or do you think that anyone can get into it?
Ooh, this is a very good question. So I think anyone can get in flight simulation. They just gotta have a passion for it, really.
I agree. I think anyone can fly a plane, but to become a true pilot, that's something not everyone can do because it takes money, it takes a lot of dedication, studying. It takes a lot, and I mean a lot of time out of your day, and it's hard work, right? But it's gonna be hard. I know anyone can fly a plane, and anyone can get into it, right? But just advancing, that is what the main struggle is. And yeah. So what is the most memorable moment that has ever happened to you during your stream and or in one of your videos?
So there's nothing that really has happened in my videos. But the most memorable moment on my stream was just recently, actually, when I hit 200 subscribers on stream.
That had to be an amazing moment. I know you enjoyed that. That's awesome, man. All right. So, what are your thoughts on the recent trailer for MSFS 2024? And when I say trailer, I actually mean like both trailers for MSFS 2024. Do you have high expectations for the sim? If so, what are these expectations?
I actually do have very high expectations for the sim. I'm expecting that they fix a lot of glitches. A lot of people in the community have been saying that it's coming out with a lot of glitches. So one glitch I definitely hope they did fix, which it definitely impacted realism, which was the gate problem, where the gate will just close and go right inside your plane.
Whew, never heard about that one. That's kind of crazy. Gate went inside your plane. That is weird. All right. So this one you don't have to share if you don't want to. But what is your home airport, and have you ever flown out of it in real life?
actually have a lot of home airports next to me, but my closest home airport is Houston Intercontinental, KIAH. Um, and yes, I have flown out of it in real life.
Awesome, awesome. Do you have like a kind of regional field?
So no, not really. But I do have trip reports on flying out of there.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So, what is the hardest approach and or landing? Approach/landing that you've ever done in the simulator? Would it be something like a short runway like Saba or Lucla, or would it be like a windy airport like Madeira, Portugal?
This is a very good question. So it would have been Madeira, but I never flew to another airport and it's actually known for being the hardest airport to land at in the world. It's located in Europe, and it's the ICAO for it is VIDP, and it's called Pero Bhutan. The reason, and this is definitely the hardest approach I've ever done. I have done it a total of 2 times, and it's very fun. First time I had 3 go rounds, almost had to divert. Second time I had 2 go rounds and I went perfectly fine. But yeah, definitely the hardest thing about Pero, definitely the landing and the go around procedure. So you definitely don't want to go around Pero. And then another thing. So my top 2 hardest airport I've ever landed at is definitely Madeira.
Agreed. And I would agree. Paro is also a very, very tough airport to go to with the mountainous terrain and many other obstacles like the runway being windy, short, and has a lot of terrain. It makes for a very, very challenging approach. And in some ways, I would 100% agree with you that it is a very, very challenging runway to land at. How do you think you're going to stay committed to flying? Because there will be some hard points in your aviation life. And as you probably know, it's not always going to be the same feeling as your first flight, your first time you ever hop in the aircraft, like that first discovery flight. Sometimes you're just not going to want to fly that day. How are you going to solve this issue?
So sometimes when you can't fly on a day you have a stream scheduled, I usually either delay it until I feel better, or I would just straight up cancel it, and that would be that. Sometimes when I do stream, there are trolls, because that is one thing that you have to deal with when you are a growing streamer. It's definitely trolls, and yeah.
All right, and this next question goes hand in hand with the last question. How will you overcome these problems that you encounter during your aviation journey?
That's a good question. So, I'm gonna have to overcome it some way, but right now I don't really know how I will be overcoming some of these stuff. So, that's not really a question I can answer at the moment.
All right, I got you. So, what are some of the things holding you back as of currently from flying in the real world? And is it age, money, or just not having the time to do it?
Not having time to do it. Definitely not having time to do it. And definitely money. So,
Yeah,
and sometimes, and I also have a fear of flights. So I have a fear of heights. So it's a bit challenging as well.
okay, I got you. Yep, fears, obviously, that would contribute a lot to not wanting to fly, right? So, or not being able to fly, right? But still, I think you have a really good, bright future ahead of you. And I think if you just stay committed, you can 100% become a pilot. All right. So who has been your main inspiration for becoming a YouTuber / a flight sim creator? And yeah.
Everyone my guy has been my biggest inspiration. As I said earlier in the podcast. He actually was also at SB72. So let's go back to SB72. So SB72, he helped me out with my streaming schedule. He helped me out with a lot of stuff. So definitely SB72 for the win.
Yep. And I know we kind of already like briefly talked about that, but I just wanted to go into like a little more detail. So yeah, thank you for answering that one. So how did you find my channel? Was it recommended to you, or was it from someone like a friend?
It was in my recommended, and I thought it would be nice to see a brand new creator who watches. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. That does mean a lot to me. You know, I am still growing. Started around 30 days ago, and we've been growing. Amazing community. We have around 250. I think 251 subscribers, and still growing. And it's an amazing community. So happy to have you guys with us, and I'm so happy you guys are watching this podcast. And yeah, hope you have a good day so far. So how do you keep your viewers engaged and make sure everything is as realistic as possible? Also, how are you able to multitask between flying, chatting, and monitoring the flight?
But this is where it gets a bit messy. So for moderating and reading my chat, I'll use my phone. So it's a bit eerie. Can't really do pose on phones yet on YouTube for some reason. I am against it. But anyway, to the next one. So you said
I said, how do you multitask between flying, chatting, and monitoring how your flight is going?
So multitasking. Sometimes I just put I use Nightbot for my commands. I just put exclamation point AFK in chat, and Nightbot will put a message saying that I am currently AFK, and I will be right back shortly. And then I would monitor my stream with my phone, and when I'm focused on my flight, I monitor my stream. I monitor my stream with my TV. Since you just try to make use of what you have.
Yep, can't blame you for that one. Is there any way that I can improve my streaming? Like, what do you think I can improve? Like, do better? Is it thumbnails, titles, or just how I stream in general? Like how I talk with the chat, how I interact with my viewers? What do you think I can do better?
So currently, your music background is very, very low, so you can barely hear music. So what I do at cruise is I will put it. I play music at cruise to the point where they can hear the music and me at the same time, but they don't get my voice confused with the music.
Yep. So what I do is I've actually tried really hard to balance out music and being able to hear my voice, and then also being able to hear the actual noises from the cockpit. And I think you're right. I can probably turn up the sounds just a little bit, right? But I'm trying to keep them very balanced, you know? So mainly I can be heard as best I can. And yeah, thank you for that suggestion. I will keep that in mind. And yeah, thank you so much. So have you ever been inside the cockpit of an airplane? If so, which planes have you been inside of?
I've been inside a 737. That's 800 with flying Southwest Airlines.
Cool. Any other planes or just the 800?
Just the 800.
All right, cool. So, as you are a mobile flight sim creator, when do you plan to make the switch to PC? Or do you think for the foreseeable future you'll stick with the mobile flight simulation? And I know you kind of briefly said Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but are you thinking of like getting the PC hooked up and buying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 like basically right away, or you're gonna wait a little bit, just see how everyone else likes it, and then maybe hop on the trend?
I'm planning on getting rebranding to PC in 4 months, so I'm gonna try and get Microsoft Flight Simulator as soon as it gets out.
4 months. All right, I got you. Yeah.
Which can be difficult because when it does release, I'm sure it's not show up basically immediately, as there is a lot of people in the flight sim community.
Yep.
So.
I get you. So, how did your first ever live stream feel? Did you feel nervous, excited, or kind of chill, or was it kind of like a mix of all the emotions?
So, it was very exciting. So, it was very exciting. It did get kind of boring with no viewers, but I made it out. I made it good.
Right, and then obviously now you've grown, so now in your live streams you frequently get some viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Usually.
So what I 100% suggest is make so obviously you make videos about I think it is Aerofly and just like edits in the aviation world. So I have a few suggestions. So 100%, if you want to grow your community, and when I say grow your community, I mean grow your main community. So you're aiming mainly for like live stream viewers, right? And you want to get the most you can possible. So I would 100% suggest make videos about either Aerofly or RFS. Make shorts and make as much content as you can about it. Make less edits and make more stuff that your viewers or more stuff that you want to make videos that people are watching and subscribing. If you have like the videos, if they're kind of like linked in some way to your live streams, and those people who subscribe like to those videos you're making that are similar to the live streams will want to check out your live stream and just see what's up, you know. So yeah, that is awesome. What are some other games you play, or is it just flight simulator games?
Usually, other games I play is Roblox. Sometimes I play Roblox with my moderator. Because my moderator plays Roblox. What can you say about that one? And usually I will just play, and if my moderator doesn't want to play, I'm usually just playing flight simulator games trying to improve on realism.
Alright, awesome. And that basically brings it to the end of this podcast. Do you have any final words for the viewers?
So if you guys are creating a channel, don't give up. Keep going, and I promise y'all will be just like me and Wendy.
Awesome. So thank you so much for being on my podcast. It has been a true honor, and I 100% suggest checking out his channel, SkyStream Aviation. I'll have it linked in my description. He will also be interviewing me on his channel. I'll put a link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video and or live stream. So bye guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. It has been WindyAviation. See ya!